Hey guys, AngryMonkey here with another Boxuchan unboxing video. For those who are new to the channel and you're wondering what this is an anime subscription service that sends you anime and anime merchandise to your house every month to add to your anime collection. So how this works, you go on a website, fill out a survey, and along with the survey you fill out if you want our boy Elliot here, or if you want Claire to be on the front of your box. It does not change the contents of your box, it's just a fun way to customize the front of your box if you want Delinquent Boy or Anime Girl. Elliot is still a little cold. He's been sitting out in the cold all day. It's like 30 degrees here. He's a little bit chilly. I understand. I'd be mad like him too if it was 30 degrees and I was sitting outside for hours and hours and hours until I realized, oh, poor Elliot's outside. I need to bring him inside, warm him up a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, this is a standard box, which gets you a full series or a full season one if it's a longer show, as well as two additional items, which usually in my case involves a figure, but you can get pretty much a little bit of everything. We'll go over more details on that when we talk about the survey portion, but you get a full series or full season one if it's a longer show, as well as two additional items, which could be a movie and a figure or a plushie and a manga, stuff like that. All legitimate stuff, not bootlegged. There's also the deluxe box, which gets you not one full series, but two full series, no matter the length, within reason. Don't expect Dragon Ball Z or One Piece in your box, but within reason, two full series in your box, as well as a guaranteed figure, unless you request otherwise, plus a fourth additional item, which usually in my case would be two series plus the figure plus a manga, but I have gotten a second figure before, I have gotten a third series before. Again, it all depends on how you fill out the survey. A couple of things I recommend is sending Box a checklist of either shows that you watched that you enjoyed watching, or send him a list of what you already have, so that way you can avoid getting duplicates, but it also helps give him an additional help on the taste of anime that you like to watch. I mean, yeah, there's the survey, but if he sees that you like shonen, you're like, yeah, I've seen Dragon Ball Z, I've seen One Piece, I've seen Fairy Tail, Black Clover, whatever. Okay, this person's big in the shonen anime. I'll keep my eyes open for some shonen anime. So it's just a good way to help avoid getting duplicate DVDs in your box, but it also helps narrow down that focus of what you like more than what even the survey can show. But speaking of the survey, there's a survey on here set up very similar to Retro Game Treasure. In fact, he said that he was inspired by RGT when he made the Boxu survey, which starts off with some very important items, being the genres of anime that you like to watch, whether you're into shonen, action-adventure type stuff, slice of life, rom-com, horror, thriller, mystery, sports anime, sci-fi, whatever it is. Check what you like, don't check what you don't like, and that will help Box build a custom thing for you, and your box will be different from Jim Bob's down the road. Even if you and Jim Bob have the same taste in anime, that will not guarantee the same box, because this box is built for you, which is really cool. Along with that, you can fill out the survey if you prefer getting longer series versus shorter series, or doesn't matter. DVDs versus Blu-rays, or doesn't matter. If you like getting movies or not. And along with the genres of anime is the anime merchandise section, which is very important. This is where you help Box fill out what you want in your box along with the anime, which again would be figures, plushies, stickers and keychains, manga, VHS tapes, all the above, whatever it is. That is where you can fill out that section. You can also potentially get a video game in your box, and by video games I don't mean Madden or Call of Duty, I mean Naruto Ninja Storm, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, a One Piece Game Boy Color game. That was me. I got one of those in one of my boxes years ago. Was an imported Game Boy Color One Piece game. So yeah, if you're into possibly getting a video game, you can say, hey Box, send me some really cool games as well. I don't usually do that because I've got RGT and it's just a lot to keep track of if I were to send both RGT and Box a list of all the games that I have in my collection, it's mass chaos. But if Box finds something cool, then he might still put it in here anyway. Alright, let's zoom out and we'll go over what is in this box. This is a heavy boy. I know there's an additional item in here, so it's going to feel closer to a deluxe box because there's an additional series in here that I bought. He was at a convention. I'm like, hey, do you still have that series? He's like, yes, I do. I'm like, alright, cool, I'm buying it. So cool, there's going to be an additional item in here, which I'm excited to get. So anyway, let's do that. I got to change the battery because this battery's about to die. Okay. Alright, starting off is our brochure. We'll look at this last. This basically tells us what everything is that's in our box, gives us a brief description of what the thing is and why he thinks would be good for our box. But to avoid spoilers, we'll look at that last. And, I feel a lot of stuff in here. So, I guess we'll start off with Excel Saga? Is that what this is? Yeah, okay. That's a show I've heard of. I've not seen this one. But, yeah, this is a 2000s classic. Yeah, 2002. I almost didn't recognize it because the font is kind of weird. But, yeah, we got some goodies in here, including a tapping sumo set. Okay. We also got some characters from the show that you would cut out. I'm not going to do that. And then we got the ADV little mail slip-in thing and new type magazine. You don't see stuff like this anymore. This is cool. And then okay, scene selection. You got a picture here and that on the back. So we got a bunch of little goodies in this. And this is part 3. Okay. So this will probably be part 2. Part 6. Okay. Wow, this is a longer show. Okay. Oh. Well, can't show that off. Okay, well I can show this part off. And scene selections. Yeah, I mean there's soap covering her, but she's not wearing clothes there. Okay. Okay, and then we got number 5. Okay, and we have Excel Saga board game pieces. There's just a lot in this. I guess this poster is, yeah, it's a board game. Huh. There's just a lot in this. And then some more of these goodies. And then that artwork. Is this just some crazy anime? I'm assuming it is. Because, I mean, just looking at all the extra bonus stuff, I'm like, this has got to be some crazy anime. But anyway, that is part 5. This is part 4. Okay, we got random uh, eyes and noses, and I'm assuming that this is a... Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Make a face game. So like, there's a nose. You got some crazy eyes. This is wild. This is some crazy stuff here. Yeah, so you got different different mouths, different eyes, different noses. Wow, it is just full of stuff. And that's the artwork for that one. Okay, I gotta clean all that up. I gotta be careful when I go to open this one, because a bunch of little body parts are gonna fly everywhere. Okay. Okay, this is number 2. Okay, this one's got a poster along with that cute little animal. Throw your life away for justice. That's great. I don't have room on my shelf for this. Oh, this is going to be fun to organize. Alright, and this is, yeah, part 1. The one that begins it all. The contents of this DVD may be hazardous to your sanity and your funny bone. P.S. Do not remove the tag under penalty of Il Palazzo. Okay. Well, I was right that this show is just pretty crazy. Rules of a cross: do not talk about a cross. Do not wear white loafers after August. Do not wear whatever. Do not forget somebody's birthday. If it's not birthday, buy him a present anyway. He likes presents. Don't forget to turn out the lights when you leave the secret HQ. Always look both ways before falling in the pit. There is no Rule 7. No poochoos. Never serve cocktail wieners without toothpicks. Always remember, we are trying to conquer the world. The word world should be scratched out and replaced with a handwritten city. Let's see some enthusiasm out there. That's great. And you got a little little ID card. Yeah, this show's gotta be wild. Alright. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So yeah, we got the full Excel Saga series. We also got... This was the show that I bought from Box, is Another. Yeah, I enjoyed the show. It's a horror movie or horror show. Think of like Final Destination, the anime, where just things go wrong for like everybody. But yeah, I was excited to pick that up. There's another thing in here. Ooh. Oh, Eminence and Shadow. Yeah, this is volume 1. I actually watched the show earlier this year. There's 2 seasons right now. Who is an interesting isekai? It's got a lot of waifus in the show too. I'm trying to think. Like, I know Alpha was definitely up there in waifus. Everybody loves Delta. Mostly because, I don't know, I guess most anime fans also have a slight bit of a furry to them, and she's got like dog ears, so that's pretty cool. And then the last thing, this is wrapped, is a Digimon Omegamon figure. Okay. Now, I remember when Digimon was new, and I remember kids were getting into Digimon when I was in, oh, that was 99, so that was 2nd grade, and I remember being conflicted as a Pokemon kid, and I'm thinking, well, gee, all these kids are getting into Digimon, I should too, and my mom's like, okay, well, if you get into Digimon, you're going to have to, like, decide, because obviously if you get into Digimon, you're going to want the toys, and we're not going to get you both Digimon and Pokemon toys. And I'm like, okay, Pokemon wins. So, I sadly, because of that, was never able to get into Digimon, but, people say the anime was better. There's always, like, this whole debate on what was better between Pokemon and Digimon, and people always say that Pokemon won in the games, Digimon won in the anime, which is probably true. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to say because I never watched the Digimon anime, but I know that it was basically an isekai before isekai was a thing. Wow, this is really poseable. Like, this is actually really satisfying to pose. I don't know anything about Omegamon. I don't know what his, like, first form is. I don't know how that works, but I mean, I kind of see like elements of I don't know, the thing that looks like Charmander. Is that Agumon? Is he related to him? I don't know anything about Digimon. There's just a few of them that I know. There's the little cactus thing, there's Agumon, there's Patamon, and then like War Greymon or something. I don't know anything about Digimon, but this is pretty cool. No, this is the... Well, I mean, I see, like, this thing, like, the dinosaur-looking head there kind of reminds me of that, but there's, like, this white cat-looking thing, Digimon, and it kind of reminds me of that as well in the colors. Oh, yeah. That's cool. So that is what I got in this box, but we still have this to go through. Excel Saga is a relevant and funny and ecchi series that follows the organization Across as they attempt to take over a city with questionable results. Okay, that's kind of what I expected. Eminence and Shadow, comedy isekai. Sid has trained his whole life to be a warrior in the shadows until Truck-kun kills him. Now reborn in another world with magic, he continues his training. However, this time all of his wild ideas come to life. Enjoy this cool figure of Omegamon and also your copy of another. Very cool stuff there, handpicked just for you. And I mean, you can pause the video here, but I have the link in the description below for both the Boxu website if you want to get a box like this for yourself. If you just want to try it out, the website is where you can go to try one out and also where you fill out the survey. I also have a link below to the Patreon. If you do like this and you want to get one every month, the Patreon is how you would do that. Or you could do both, which is what I'm going to do for the month of December. I already bought a deluxe for the month of December, so I'm going to be getting both a deluxe and my standard box, and I bought some stuff, part of his Black Friday deal. So if everything comes at once, which would be cool if it does, that'll be like the most mega Boxu unboxing I've ever done on the channel. So hint hint box, if you send it all together, it'd be like this super awesome mega ultra deluxe unboxing video. because I got enough stuff that might have to be in a third box. I don't know. It's going to be crazy the amount of stuff that I got. It'd be really fun to unbox all that together. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. But before you go, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified for when another video comes out. I'm in the middle of uploading some Dead Rising 2 off the record, so if you're into some zombie killing, it's a great series to check out. Been having a lot of fun playing through that, and hope you enjoy my playthrough of me doing that. I also have a Facebook page where I post videos on there. Pretty much just another way to interact with you guys. If you don't want to interact with me on YouTube for some reason, you can on Facebook, or if you want to do both, or just follow me on there, so that way you're like, oh cool, Angry uploaded another video. Yeah, you can follow me on Facebook and then watch the videos on YouTube. I also have an Instagram that I forget I have until I advertise it, and I say that I'm going to post something to it, and I never do, but there you go. That's where I post fun video game stuff, and I've got plenty of cool stuff to show off on Instagram, and I just don't do it for some stupid reason. I also have a Discord, which is the most important thing to take away from this video, along with obviously this, is the Discord where we talk about anime, video games, Pokemon, post memes, talk about nostalgia, a lot of great stuff like that. And all you gotta do is just say, hey, I want to join. I'll be like, alright, cool, here's an invite for you, where we can have fun, hang out, nerd out, as I always say. And we'd love to have you join our community of nerds. Box also has a Discord as well, where we talk about anime, video games, post memes, have a lot of fun stuff like that. Where we also have an anime watch night almost every Sunday. Now, December is going to be kind of weird because I doubt we're going to be doing things. Maybe we are the week of Christmas and New Year's. I don't know. But we're going through Slice of Life anime right now. And if you want to join and you have a Slice of Life anime that you want to share with us, alright, cool. Join us on Sundays at 8 p.m. And we just finished Diamond Dust Daydreams Drops. I don't know. I hear both, so I guess you can interchange that. Very obscure, almost lost media anime that we just finished this past Sunday, and we're going to start a new series hopefully this coming Sunday, so this would be the perfect time for you guys to join us for a new series. All you gotta do is just subscribe to Box, or buy a box or something, and join the Discord, and let's nerd out on anime together. I'd love to see you there. Love to see you on Sunday as well. Alright, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day.